Here with Jon Viruet after a win at Penn. You had a win at Princeton earlier in the day. Jon, you recently dropped down from 174 to 65. Can you tell us a little bit about your decision-making to drop down?
Yeah, so it was just a better decision for our team overall. We had Andrew Labrie coming back and Christian Labrie in the lineup, but unfortunately at the Navy tournament he got hurt and he was our starting 65. And we had the lineup set for the postseason, but unfortunately things happen and we got to make changes in the D1 level, so you have to accommodate and you have to step up and make sacrifices for your team. So me being a captain this year, I kind of took it upon myself, take the weight of the team and dropped to 65, and I guess I was the closest guy around the time and we had a hole at that weight, and now it gets for the better because I'm succeeding at 65. But was holding my own at 74, but the team's doing better at 65, as you can tell by the results.
Yeah, you guys just knocked off Penn. You also have had a couple nice wins over the last few weeks. You knocked off Palacio. You've had 2 wins today. Can you tell me a little bit about what's your mindset when you're out there on the mat?
Give it hell for 7 minutes. That's all I can say. Last 10 seconds I can remember, I tell everybody, last 10 seconds of every period, right? You guys gonna remember the last 10 seconds, you go out there, you hand fight. When you hear short time, my objective is to hand fight, get that guy tired, let him know I'm there, give him a hard pace for 7 minutes, and stay on my offense. My defense isn't too good, so my best defense is my offense. My coaches keep reminding me.
Nice. You got to go back to that mindset. Has it changed at all coming down from 74? Does it make you angrier? Does it make you any different? I mean, it's suffering.
Yeah, it helps me realize that I'm stronger than everybody, but cutting that weight isn't easy. But you know, once we get on the diet that Coach Grayson has us on, it's very manageable. And I wouldn't say I cut the most weight, but I do make sacrifices, and cutting it down from 74. Dealing with 74s, you get to feel the difference between 65 and 74 is a big difference, and strength is a big issue, and then conditioning as well. Having to hang with the bigger boys at 74, now at 65, dealing with younger, smaller individuals. So,
all right, you got a young team. You guys are, it's EIWAs are a tough league. Tell me a little bit about how you deal with the grind of the season.
You know, it's all about staying healthy at this point. We're getting into the postseason. It's about 4 weeks away. We all got to stay healthy. We got to go see our trainers every day. Even on Sundays, days off, you can't take a day off. You got to go get your rehab in. And the grind is just the grind. You know, you got to show up every day and give it your all. Our coaches like to say, what are you going to get out of this practice? Our most recent practice on Friday, our coach had us lay down right before practice. He was like, whatever you have on your mind, let it go. Remember how you're going to get better in this practice, and think about that, and let's get started. So that kind of got us fired up. And then we suffered a close loss to Binghamton last week, and we had one of our captains speak outside of myself, and it was just get that fire, get pissed off, you know. So the grind is there as long as you have the competition in the room, and if you don't, you know, you got to push yourself, and you got to be your own coach, and you got to be your worst enemy in the weight room and the wrestling room.
If we watched you for a week in the practice room, what kind of wrestler would we see?
Tenacious, ferocious, mean. It's hard for me to find a partner these days, you know. In the Brown wrestling room, I'm always stuck. Everybody paired up, and then I'm always stuck either with the coach or get a last-minute partner. But you know, not a lot of people like to go with me because I go so hard. But that's what you have to do at the D1 level. It's hand fighting. It's getting their head down, it's shooting all the time, staying on offense and conditioning. But we do have one kid that hangs with me in the wrestling room, so I can appreciate that. And he helps me get better, and I help him get better. That would be our 84-pounder.
Okay.
He stays with us, so you can tell his offense is there too. So we push each other in the room every
bunch
day.
Of attacks.
And, you know, so our trajectory is only, you know, the sky's the limit at this point. So we're just hoping everybody gets there with us. We're on the same path at this point.
Now you wrestled in Springfield, Massachusetts, not necessarily a wrestling powerhouse. Tell me a little bit about when you started wrestling and where you started wrestling.
Yeah, we started 6th, 7th grade. We started out at like a 5A program in Springfield, Mass, and then we ended up transferring over to Northeast Elite, located in Enfield, Connecticut. No longer a club, but we...
Ralph Powers.
Yeah, Ralph Powers. We definitely had our hands full there with the competition, with Ralph Powers, with all the coaches, Coach P.A. Mike, Coach Mike Powers, Joey Martin. We had everybody there. So they pushed us all the time. They got our technique where it needed to go, and if it wasn't for them, we wouldn't be wrestling D1 right now. I can say that for much.
What made you choose Brown? A lot of schools wanted you. What made you choose Brown?
It comes down to the official visits and where I felt most comfortable. The decision came down to what was best for me and my family. We said that Brown was our most comfortable field. We loved the coaches, we loved the environment, and we knew that the program was on a trajectory, and we wanted to be a part of that. I wanted to help them go where they needed to be.
Nice. What are your goals for the year? Are you a big goal, little goal guy? You
Big
one,
goal, big
yeah?
goal. National finalist this
Yeah?
year. It was at 74 we were thinking of national finalists, and we got our chances at a few highly ranked guys and All-Americans from last year. We knocked one off, almost knocked another off, Chad
Yeah.
Walsh. I ended up losing by a point to him, but it comes down to the end of the day if we want some more, and that Springfield can't come out of me, so I'm fighting every single match for 7 minutes straight.
Now, you've had a bunch of close matches with highly ranked guys. What do you take out of a loss? Like against Mark Hall, is it 2 or 3 points?
2 points.
2 points?
Yep.
Well, what do you take out of that match? You get down on yourself? You get up on yourself? You learn from it? What is it?
Oh, the expected result is never to lose. So, the disappointment's there, but it's never too disappointing because we always accept our blessings where they come. So we pray to learn from our mistakes, and we go to the wrestling room and we learn from the film and we watch film with the coaches. So we learn from our mistakes and get better. And as you can see, the results are showing.
Hey, thanks for the time, John.
Thanks, Coach.
Good luck.